How are you this morning, Nico?
I'm good. How
Well,
are you?
You know, I look good.
Tell them how we met, Josie the Jew. Tell them how we met. This is interesting, and that's why I'm here today, and we're here today giving you this announcement. How did we meet, Josie the Jew? I'm going to drink some tea.
Well, Nico, how we met was I was in my parking lot, and I see this guy with this huge truck. And I remember this truck because I'm a fan of Love and Hip Hop. And only in Love and Hip Hop do they have like these big gangster trucks. And so what do you know? I had to walk over because I'm nosy Josie.
In the parking lot.
In the parking lot.
Parking lot pimping.
In the parking lot pimping. And I had to introduce myself. And I just, was really charmed by Nico because, you think of like gangsters, rappers, athletes, like they don't like to talk.
I'm a nice guy.
But Nico, he's very sensitive and he's very nice. And you know
naturally
what?
superior.
I had to sneak attack him a little bit, but how I got him here at 11 o'clock this morning was because I want to get the dirt on really what happened on Love and Hip Hop. I remember how he was jumping over fences, making sex
About
tapes.
to kick him in the face. I did the karate move over the fence. Did y'all see that part? That was the episode. All right, anyway.
But what really struck to my mind, Nico, is that Nico started telling me all the inside information on Love and Hip Hop.
All the dirty on the reality, dirty skits.
So,
Woo-hoo.
Today, we have a movie coming out called Wonder Woman. It's really about women's empowerment. Why do you think women's empowerment is so big in 2017?
Women's empowerment is big. Women's empowerment has always been big to me.
But why now?
Now it's starting to take surface.
Why?
Because there's so many women that's independent. There's so many women that want to be independent. There's so many women that scream independence. And there's so much deadbeat dads. There's so much deadbeat guys. And I got to say this about us guys. We like to have our cake and eat it too. So now the woman is like, okay, y'all want to play that game? Well, we want to have our cake and eat it too.
No, Nico, it's really about if you can't beat them, you have to join them. And
well, there you go.
I think that's how women are looking at 2017. Because you know what? Remember 50 Cent said, get rich or get trying.
Or die trying.
Or die
get
trying.
rich or die trying.
Or die trying. I say, or Biggie said, more money, more problems. I think more money, more men. More money, more power.
Okay, that's cool, but women can't do what men can do. So, we can fuck 9 girls and not be attached to one of them. How about that? A woman can fuck 2 guys and she's caught up with both of them. Especially if she's not a whore.
True. I've gotten to know Nico for the last year, and let me tell you, he talks very nicely about all his exes. He might come off as this G, as this, but as your friend and as your co-host, I see a different side of you. I think that you were attached to all your women, out of all the women you were with, like me.
I was attached.
You had Margot. You see, as a woman, Nico, as being 5'10", voluptuous, all the guys that I come across with, like I had a director that, I had who bankrupted. Then I found myself an A-list director that was really handsome, but, he's 5'9". What am I going to do with a 5'9" guy? So I think that women want to elevate themselves where they can also have all that fruit. And I think that's what the Kardashians showed, that instead of the man always shaming the woman and going up, I think the Kardashians are the first brand that really, if you look at their show, they let all the men fall on their face and their star rises. Because even Whitney Houston sang a song, for every win, there is a loss. When you exhale.
One thing I got to say, it's like that on reality TV too, I'm sorry to say.
Yeah.
All the men are looking like we're all, we're looking like idiots. And all the men get the bad end of the stick.
And let me tell you, my viewers, this is not the Kardashian brand. I'm not trying to date a brother. I'm not trying to pump a brother. I'm trying to do business with a brother.
Y'all heard that? Business with a brother.
And that's 2017 women's empowerment.
Black and white. Black boy, Jewish girl.
Hey,
Josie the Jew.
You're forgetting the Russian element. My parents are from Russia. Nico's from Brooklyn. You grew up in Brooklyn.
I grew up and born and raised in Brooklyn, Crown Heights, East Flatbush. Let's go, baby.
That's a big Russian community, Coney Island. I used to host a radio show out there. So teach Josie the Jew about Gangster 101. So as I live in LA, I know there's two big gangs here. We have the Crips and we have the Bloods. Is that correct?
You got the Crips and the Bloods.
So I was thinking, you know, I was watching this show on Showtime where they took this in Asia. There was this boxer who was a fighter. And if he could win this match, they gave him freedom because he killed somebody. Ooh. So what I was thinking is, you know, we send all these military men off to the war to fight ISIS, and a lot of them come back with, you know, crippled arms and legs, PTSD. You know, they lose everything. Their families suffer. I don't understand. Instead of these gangbangers killing each other, you know, gangs are tough. You know, they can fight. Why don't we get Team Crypt, Team Blood, and why doesn't the government create a program, and why don't they go to the Middle East and try to screw with ISIS? Do you think they would win or no? If they got together, you think the Crips and the Bloods could get together and take out Team ISIS, and you know who would be? I think
if the Crips and the Bloods got the right intel from the government, we can take out ISIS. But it's not only the Crips and the Bloods. You got the Paisans, that's the Mexican gang. You got the Aryan Nation.
Okay, Gangster 101.
That's the white guys.
And you know who would be the head?
You got a couple of gangs out there. You got the Hell's Angels still that's rocking out there.
And gangsters don't come after me. I don't know anything, but you know who I'd hire as the commander, like in the army, like if to be in charge of these gangs?
Yeah.
I think Suge Knight should be the commander. You think Suge Knight could handle the Paisans, the Crips, the Bloods? We have, you know, all these different together.
Well, I mean, that would be a good one, man. You got Suge Knight being the head of the clan to go against ISIS. That might be a good thing. I think Josie the Jew off to the right start. She has a brand called Spoiled and Entitled. And it basically stands for she want to have a cake and eat it too.
Yeah, and
that's
all
the same
women.
shit I want to do.
Yeah.
All women want to have a cake.
Nikko,
I'm not mad at that.
Nikko wants women to also have it out there because you know what? On TV, you come off as a G, as this, as that. But honestly, getting to know you, Nikko, you really empower women. You really wish women the best.
Well, thank you.
And you might have a little sickness. Do you think you have a sex problem or no?
Immediately sex problem.
So you think you have a problem?
I just like it. I like it when I like it. I'm attracted to attraction. I'm attracted to exotics. I like
What kind of
exotics
do you like?
Oh my